Hey everybody, it's Tony. I'm here in Dusseldorf, Germany, and this hotel room is a little after midnight. I'm here this week to do some events. We have a little more than 30,000 people here, if you can imagine, from I think it's 24 countries. We're translating a couple dozen languages. It's going to be an amazing event here. But I'm reaching out to you right now because it's been brought to my attention that one of the writers from Buzzfeed has now been pressuring, it's not enough all the other things that have happened, but trying to pressure charities that I'm involved with, that I'm supporting, to not be involved with me anymore. And it's one thing to attack my style. You don't like my style of communicating or my seminars or my events or whatever it is, but it's another when you put your personal agenda ahead of people that are desperately in need. Most of you know that it sounds corny, but I really believe in my soul. The secret to living is giving. What makes us feel alive is not what we get, but who we become, and who we become by giving and contributing. And so you don't have to know what I say with my lips. You can see how my feet have moved for 40 years. I've provided 1,500 school systems with support. I'm providing 100,000 people a day in India with fresh water. Many of you know the work that we've done with Underground Railroad to save almost 2,000 young women from slavery. I've been out on those trips. And of course, my Feeding America is my partner in providing 1 billion meals, which I started 5 years ago, and this year we're going to hit 500 million meals. I'm really proud to say. But they literally have gone to them and tried to stop their relationship and stop my contributions in making a difference in this area, which just blows my mind. So rather than, discuss the ethics or lack thereof of an entertainment company that's trying to get clicks, I think I want to turn this into something positive as much as I can, because this is no longer even about me. It's just become a way of life for people now. Nobody knows what to believe, what's true. The media has created an environment now where it's like people are focused on attacking. There's not the kindness, there's not the love, there's not the understanding of the humanity of people. So I'm trying to think what I can do other than just keep doing what I'm doing. So here's what I'll tell you. Number one, I'm not going to be stopped. I'm going to continue to contribute to lives in every way I possibly can. That's not going to change any way it has in the last 40 years. That I commit to you. But I'd also like to turn something around in this area. They haven't succeeded in messing with my relationships here, but I'd love to just double the efforts then, or triple the efforts to make a difference. So in the next 30 days, if you'd like to just make a gesture towards helping others, as a gesture of kindness in the midst of the divisiveness and insanity that we see out there, I will triple whatever you contribute to either one of two of the many charities I'm involved with, but two of the big ones that really matter the most to me is Feeding America, because some of you know I was fed when I was 11 years old and we had no food, and I never forgot it. And I started feeding 2 families, and then 4, and then 8, and then 1 million. And so again, this year we'll hit 500 million meals, which I'm really excited about. And later on, I'll tell you a project we're working on to feed the next 1 billion worldwide as well. But for right now, Feeding America is my partner in that area, and anything you fund to them, I'll put a link below. I will triple it. So you'll have the tripled impact. I'll double what I'm doing plus what they're doing. So it'll be a tripled impact for whatever you invest. It'll reach that many more people. And then the other one is Underground Railroad. And if you're not familiar with Underground Railroad, they are an amazing organization. Most people don't know 600,000, 800,000, they estimate, people are put into slavery every year and crossed over borders. And 80% of them are women, of course, and 50% of them are children. And I've been in those situations where we've gone on those rescues, and it's something that you'll never forget as long as you live. The most terrific experience, and also one of the most beautiful, when these kids are freed and they realize they really are free. This organization is made up of SEAL Team 6. It's made up of former Navy SEALs. That's what I'm talking about, the SEAL Team 6. It's made up of CIA members and FBI, and they don't just go in and save people. They teach local authorities how to capture these insane people that are enslaving people. So, and I think, like as I said, we've funded and been a part of almost 2,000 rescues at this point in the last 4 years, and I'd love to see that tripled. So if you'd like to make a donation in either area, I'd love your support for either of these organizations if it makes sense to you. Otherwise, just thank you for taking the time, and I want to thank all of you for all the amazing love and truth that you sent up. I'm so proud and grateful that in these stories BuzzFeed's done, people have come out who are in the story saying it was completely not true. I'm sure you followed some of those on Instagram. But more importantly, the outpouring of love that's come from so many of you from around the world is overwhelming. So I've been in a little bit lowered energy in terms of my health. Some of you know I lost a third of my blood supply not long ago, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I'm rebuilding in the midst of all this. But I'm not going to let anything stop me, and I'm going to continue to move forward. I'm going to continue to serve and continue to make that difference. And I appreciate your partnership in making that happen. And I appreciate all the beautiful, kind words and love and support that you've sent to me and to members of my companies, and for everybody that's been involved. So God bless, and click below if it interests you to support it. And otherwise, just thank you for your time.